Look like a shoe company, really operate like a branding, design, and demand creation machine. They don't do any of the shoes, none. They have the license, the franchising on the name, but they don't produce any more shoes. Nike appeared to be a sport appeal manufacturer that makes shoes and clothing. The visible products lets people to focus on material features and athletic performance. In stores and products, launches reinforce the perception of product company. But what really happened on the back is the brand get attention, cultural relevance, and identity are more value than factory ownership. Nike outsource more manufacturing and concentrate on design. They don't manufacture absolutely anything. So they grab a paper, they do the design, and ship absolutely everything. Endorsement, storytelling, and brand prestige. It monetizes emotion, aspiration, identity, winning status, and self-image. Uh, when they did the deal with Jordan, just I think it's Just Air or something like that. Watch the Jordan getting in Nike and Nike bringing Jordan to them. That movie is brilliant. Love it. And actually, Michael Jordan per se, I think the guy who made Michael act as Michael Jordan, I think appeared two times because it's about the story of Nike and how one person that was stubborn like a mule and think outside the box was the one who got the deal. The shoes is the delivery system, the brand story is the economic mode. And it was funny because I would think it was messy, the deal that Nike lost to Adidas, the same way the Adidas lost the deal with Nike, with Jordan. So Adidas took Messi when Messi was presenting his sponsorship to Nike and Adidas, the same way Nike took from Adidas Michael Jordan. But I don't think Messi is ever going to be another Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan still make royalties for each Jordan that is sold. Brilliant. And guess what? His mom was the one who negotiated the deal.